What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We've got a great video for you guys today. We're going to talk about Work Solo. Now, for those of you that don't know what Work Solo is the only platform out there to ever get drivers actual guaranteed pay. So if you've seen the Uber guarantees, if you've been driving for some time, you know very often they send you a really flashy little email usually before the beginning of each week saying, give X amount of rides this week and you're gonna make X amount of money. And it's usually something egregious, like 60 rides. You know, I found that, a lot of times just doing 10 rides a day is pretty much a full-time day, unless I'm like really targeting a small college area, but then the rides really aren't worth it. So to really give like a full, to get 60 rides in a week, you've got to be working 6 days pretty much all day. And that's why these guarantees with Uber and Lyft generally suck, because you have to put in a massive week to hit it. And usually the amount you're going to easily make. That's kind of how they get you. You have to have a really, really bad week overall for them to then cover the difference of what you'll make. So a lot of times they'll say make $1,000 this week, in 70 rides, and it's like, well, you probably should make $1,000 in 70 rides anyways, and if you don't and you make 980, they're gonna send you $20. So that's how that works. It's not a bad option, it's just usually very unachievable. But with Work Solo, you're now gonna get that guarantee each day, and it's gonna be based off of real-time driver analytics in your area. What I mean by that is they're taking all the data of all the drivers in your local area, and they're talking about from years and years and years past, and they're basing what you should make each day off of what the average driver is making each day per hour, essentially, right? And then if you have a slow day and you don't hit that number, they're going to cover the difference. Now, the reason why that's awesome is because in my experience, there's a lot of days where you just go out to drive and you just don't make what you thought you would make. When I was driving like full time, my goal was to always make 150 a day. And if I didn't hit that and I hit 100, I wasn't horribly disappointed, because I knew I was going to make the bulk of my money on the weekend anyways. Now, that was a rough time where I was working pretty much 7 days a week, and Monday through Friday I might not have gone too crazy, but I was always hoping to make at least $100. And a lot of times that didn't happen. But if I could have used something like Work Solo, started my day out, and had the number I wanted to make, knew the hours that they said I should work to get that, and I didn't hit it, it would be very nice to then know that they're going to cover that difference. So let's go to their homepage, and they have a way where you can check out your earnings. So for me, I put that I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. I drive for Uber and Lyft. It asks if I track my miles and or expenses, because they do mileage tracking as well. I'm going to put no, and I'm just going to say I work 25 hours a week on average. So my estimated net increase with Solo is $496 a month. Now they're probably factoring in the tax write-offs and how much I'll save from that. So let me change it, and I'm going to say that I do track my mileage and expenses. And now, but it goes down to $342 a month. That's how much more you can be making per month, even if you're already tracking your mileage and expenses, by just having the guaranteed earnings each day based on the hours. Now let's bump it up to, let's say I work 40 hours a week. Now my estimated net increase is $548 a month. This is a game changer, and I've used it a little bit. It would have been a lot more beneficial for me when I was a full-time driver. But honestly, if you're putting in 20 plus hours a month, a week, you definitely need to be looking into this. Because even at 20 hours, it was about a $300 plus increase. These guaranteed earnings are the way to go. This is the one way you can actually finally take Uber and Lyft and have a predictable lifestyle off of it, which is something we all know you don't normally have unless you work obscene hours. So check it out, guys. Our listeners can get $10 for free just by signing up and linking a gig economy app. It's compatible with Uber, Lyft, Amazon Flex, DoorDash, Grubhub, GoPuff, Instacart, Shipped, and Uber Eats. So pretty much every major platform. You're gonna get your guaranteed daily pay. You can manage all your taxes and expenses, and you can even see a leaderboard for drivers in your area and see if you're beating them out by chance. So like I said, link in the description. $10 just for signing up and linking your account. Definitely worth it. Get a free quarter tank of gas based on whatever car you drive. I think you guys will love it. Stay safe out there more than anything, and stay tuned for more updates.